Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Nordcast marathon game. It is a 3v3, the first of its kind here on the channel in a hot minute, and certainly the first of its kind since we have brought this whole thing back. Looking forward to seeing what kind of action unfolds. And in the interest of throwbacks for LAGTV, Mr. Maximus Black, I'd like you to go around to each of these players and let's hit them up with the sound for each one of them. Let's see what the names are. We got Banyo.
really?
Hit me up with the All right, no, I got you. I'll come up with the noise. You hit me. All right. So Banyo, hit me up with the sound of Snoop Dogg learning to play the banjo.
Izzy, dizzy, dizzy, jizzy, jizzy. Fuck this instrument. Kizzy.
Okay, next. Sage. Oh, hit me up with that sound of Snoop Dogg smoking a blunt, finding out that it's accidentally just Sage.
What the fuck is this, Sizzy Shizzy? This ain't mine. Wizzy Nizzy? Nizzy? Look at this shizzy! Right Nizzy!
Oh shit!
Oh, Kizzy?
Alright, we're already getting our barracks in. We're gonna run at a time. Alright, what's the last name here?
What the fuck is going on here?
What the fuck is happening? Now we got Cannon Rush, M. Cole, fuck the names. We already got two of them done. Fuck, close enough. We got a bunch of people in the bottom right, a bunch of people in the top left. They're already fighting. This is a lot of cannons, pylons, proxy barracks.
They must be sharing money. This is a lot of cannons really quickly. There's a whole bunch of racks going down. 4 racks, a ton of cannons. We do have some fast lings here getting out quick, but he's screwed. I mean, they just got to give this base up. They just got to, don't even try to defend this. Just let them waste all their minerals on cannons and go from there.
I thought for sure, and when I was going with all of the sounds, I was like, oh, this game's gonna take forever to get going. I can just fucking sense it. And
no,
lo and behold,
not. No.
Happening immediately.
All 3 cheeses.
All 3 quickly. This just turned into a 3v2. Like immediately.
Yeah. I mean, how do you stop that? I mean, 2 of them went cannon rushes and 1 went proxy rack. So I thought that this was all one dude. It's actually 2 different dudes. The colors are just very similar. And he goes down 1 base here, but now it's just going to be destroyed. Oh, actually, no. Blue is on their side. I think he might be able to save it. Why is he running? Okay, there we go. Okay, nice. I like that. Okay. That's not a pylon. That's a cannon, so this is good. They're going to defend.
They're going to stop it here. They're going to defend here, so they held the line. So they haven't completely lost it. Oh no.
Oh, rip.
Oh, we say that, but at the same time, over here, the Billie Jeans are moonwalking all over the base of the Zerg, who has pulled their drones and Queen about 4 feet away. This is like when like an entire neighborhood's on fire and people haven't listened to the evacuation orders and they're just got their phones out watching their house burn. This is kind of what we're watching right now. These drones and this Queen refusing to actually leave the danger zone as they are flirting with death. The Queen finally decided to get involved, but that was a poor choice because the Queen's gonna go down real quick.
No, it's not.
If we're not careful. Oh wow! Oh my God! The friggin' Zerglings just getting there in the nick of time. And that's going to allow them to sort of hold. It's not over yet, though,
Rip.
Mr. Black.
Rip. Well,
yeah.
Well, I mean, these stalkers should be able to hold off these Marines. They're going to die pretty quick. I wouldn't be pulling the drones. You definitely don't want to lose those right now. Just let the stalkers kite. This is Gold League, by the way. Nice, decent micro there. He's going to manage to, ooh, very good micro. He's going to get this other stalker hopefully in play at some point. There we go. Meanwhile, over here, the cannon rushing continues. Forcing a liftoff here, forcing a liftoff there. Yellow, who is Camille, is just completely taken over this base. And Adam, this is not looking good. This could be a when she succeeds 3v3 edition.
It could very well. I mean, and shit, how are you supposed to be able to keep up with that? I mean, really, realistically, when you commit that many resources from multiple people to make the magic happen, very potent as we've seen, and just complete BM Yellow with that Nexus. My God, I mean, this is just proper terrible timing. And now here the Billie Jeans are back.
Kill that command center.
Everything's on fire.
That's a free
Please
command.
Shoot that command center. I mean, it's gonna die anyway.
I mean, it's
Maybe
burning. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, and it's gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tis what it is. But yeah, holy crap! What a quick and deadly strike start. If they pull a reverse out of this, I'm gonna be very, very interested. I mean, I guess the other thing is this is gold, but that doesn't mean that they're individually not necessarily a little bit better than that, although I suspect most people playing 3v3s are exclusively playing Team StarCraft.
Yeah.
And not necessarily solo laddering. But, you know, that's a lot of stalkers for what's going on down here.
Yep.
They can certainly, if they play their cards right, do a lot of work, but they still have to be very careful, and some shield batteries would go a long way.
Yes, yes. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, 2 shield batteries here, and he defends very easily. I gotta hand it to the bottom team here. Did a pretty good job, all things considered. I mean, Teal had no fucking chance. I mean, he just got rushed, like, by 2 cannon rushers. Decent amount of Marines here, but these Marines are going to slowly start dropping off. This is a fair amount of Stalkers, more of them coming in. I have no idea why Sage just will not come over and kill off all of this shit. And he's more concerned with I guess, cannons on the side there. Very good micro from Sage. This guy knows what he's doing. I think he's probably better than Gold.
I would say so, but what we're seeing, I mean, just from a macro standpoint and decisions on when to attack and when to pull back, certainly looks like to be the case. I am still a little shocked that we didn't see much for shield batteries, and still we're not seeing any really in production. That would have made his life so much easier and certainly would have ended this attack much faster. But now the question is, does he go to attack or does he look for what they know there is a proxy of some kind nearby? I mean, either or is going to be spicy, but shit, at this point, maybe you just go attack.
Yeah, I'm on the attack tip. It's like you stopped all of those Marines. At least go up there and poke. I mean, there's been no scouting at all, essentially, on the other side. Has no idea what's going on. So I like this counter, and this is going to do a lot of damage. Warp Gate research is still not complete yet for Camille. And these Zealots are going to die pretty quickly. He's going to lose a few Stalkers here. But if he gets inside, he can start one volleying each one of these Stalkers. A small misclick from Sage, but he is going to clean this up and should immediately go after pylons. And that's exactly what he's doing.
No, wow, making good choices for sure. Definitely higher than Gold when you start seeing decisions like that being made. Gonna get rid of the Cyber Core as fast as possible. Gonna divert quickly to get rid of these Bobs. Oh, the gates are just getting up. Oh, get the pylons, get the pylons, get the pylons. No, 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 no. Oh, well, now he's going to get forced out of the base. He had a window of opportunity to just kill the pylons, and he just kills Yellow. And forces him to live off the base down bottom. Meanwhile, there is an attack going down in his base. Maybe that's why he wasn't.
Yeah.
He's a bit distracted. There's a lot going on back here. He did, I think, just recall those Stalkers to stay the hand of that attack. But unfortunate. Definitely had a window of opportunity to do some, like, significant damage to Yellow, who coincidentally is the one that has a base down bottom. But nevertheless, it would have been very helpful.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the reason why he backed off was because of that attack Purple did, which actually kind of saved Yellow's ass over there. Yellow has been on 2 base for quite a while. He's just completely taken over. He's got a ton of static defense, which should buy him an adequate amount of time to start being able to warp in large amounts of units. Right now, on both sides, Red and Yellow seem to be the star players. It seems like they are a little bit ahead of the pack when it comes to skill, macro, micro, just decision-making altogether. But now, it seems like Teal is starting to get back on his feet. Purple still kind of lagging behind. I think, in my opinion, he's just done too much down here. He should have backed off a little while ago. Now he's throwing away the vast majority of his units. He still has no stim. He still has no upgrades. And now he's going to lose his entire army, and I would imagine that after they're done cleaning this up, they're going to get rid of all 4 of these racks.
Yeah, and really, I agree. I was thinking the same thing. Purple, who had done a lot of work early on to solidify this crazy aggressive cheese, just overcommitted and didn't allow himself enough time to really get anything going back home. And now paying the price for that as this forward base is being picked apart and largely destroyed, so he's not going to be able to retain much of this, if anything, either, which is going to leave Purple back to just trying to expand at home, and he doesn't really have anything there. So really, all things considered, honest to God, you know, Red and Blue by themselves could probably just kill Purple right now.
Yeah, oh, definitely could kill Purple. I think Yellow might be a little bit of an issue. And Orange, I'm just going to keep it 100. Not a very good player, all right? No offense.
No.
He's not doing a whole lot. He's still sitting on, well, he's got a second base here, but he's got really next to no tech. He's got one
Is
Void
he the
Ray.
one funneling money, I wonder?
I don't know. I just couldn't tell you at this point, but Purple's screwed.
Maybe, yeah, Purple's in some serious shit right now.
Yep.
That's a lot of Stalkers. Yellow's going to try and do something about it. That's a pretty even army.
Got Blink, though.
Honestly, it's going to come down to Blink. Both of them blinked. One blinked everything, the other only blinked some. So we're going to see who's got the Blink micro down. And God help him if Blue gets involved, because that's going to really not allow him to escape with Blink. Blink forward to start this engagement. Yellow walking back now, not using his Blink just yet. There it is, Blink behind. He does have shield batteries. They need to get rid of those. Really, if they want to get as much damage done here as possible, but Stalker's going to back up out of the line anyway, so it doesn't much matter.
Yeah, I mean, nice little pick off here. Going to get both of those Void Rays. Ooh. I'd actually continue to be aggressive here if I was in Red's shoes. He seems to be a slightly better player. He probably could have picked off that shield battery and a few more Stalkers before backing off, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. Blue helped out there with a little bit of DPS and gathering the tension of some of these Stalkers, while Sage in the back was wreaking havoc on the line. And just like that, Orange is literally down to 2 Void Ray. Purple has next to no tech. He's basically on a 1-1-1. And, you know, yeah, Blue here, not so hot. He's probably at about the same skill level as Orange, but he is being aggressive. He is helping out his team. You know, I think that these guys might make a comeback at him. All signs are pointing to a win she's fails.
Oh, I absolutely, I agree. I think just Red by themselves is proof that it is possible, making lots of good. Now they have center control of the map. They know exactly what they're up against. I think at this point they understand that their primary concern is Yellow. Everyone else seems to be lagging so far behind that they're kind of inconsequential. Purple will be the next closest threat. Orange is a non-factor. Yep. So if Teal gets back on his feet here and they can add one more group, doesn't even have to be a lot of units, just something to bolster this group of Red and Blue, I think they're probably going to be able to just go and attack and win in this next round if they can get some, and that's exactly what it seems to be happening as we see Teal leaving his second and new base.
Yeah, still need to be careful here. That siege tank will be nice if he can siege up right over here, but with the shield battery, he can do an overcharge on this, and he's going to have the high ground vision. And you don't want to get too aggressive with your blink. You don't want to get too overzealous and just kind of do a forward blink to do a forward blink. I'm liking what Teal is doing here. There is the scan. We've now got 5 siege tanks. Adam, I think this is going to be the beginning of the end here. As soon as these Stalkers start coming a little bit closer, these siege tanks are going to do huge damage, and most certainly Yellow is going to lose this expansion.
Oh, for sure, and really, if he's not careful, he's going to lose his entire army, and they have to decide now how they are going to engage with this force. This is not the place to do it. If they're going to do it, this is not it. They're putting themselves in such a disadvantageous position, and they're going to flirt with it, but the Void Rays immediately walking up front to get melted before any other primary force gets involved. They're back now. Much better timing. But just way too much damage here, and the siege tanks are going to, oh no, the blink forward. That's probably the best idea he had. Yeah. He had to do that, really. Yep. He's losing everything, but that was his best shot at getting the most units killed. But will it be enough, Mr. Black? I don't know. That's a lot of Stalkers remaining now for Red. Yeah, that's a shit ton of Stalkers, and I think this is the beginning of the end. Purple finally waking up, coming in the clutch here to clean up the vast majority of the siege tanks. Still 2 of them there on the high ground. Meanwhile, we got Red going after the expansion, going to take that out. These Roach here are the ally, and if we look up inside the base, the Lings have ran inside there doing damage to mineral lines, and this is the beginning of the end. Yeah, they're doing a little bit of a cheeky kind of a counter here of some kind to get them pay attention somewhere else. I don't think they care. I think they got all the army in the world that they need to finish this game, and that's kind of all they have to work with right now. Yellow is the only one really still with the infrastructure to be able to do anything, but I think he's mined out. So unless they're all feeding him minerals right now to be able to repopulate the army, I don't think it's going to do much, as I'm seeing only a handful of units now for Yellow crossing over into the danger zone. Maybe 5 Zealots in a dream are running up to Purple now as some sort of attempt to hold the line, but yeah, I don't know. It's spicy, but I think Red's just going to continue to overtake this game. Yeah, and I mean, Yellow's even holding a position in the mineral line. This guy is most certainly higher than Gold. I'd probably put him at a mid-diamond player, to be frank.
He's just, he's just doing these small things. A lot of the times in 3v3s too, it's some better players are playing with friends, just having a good time, and it is what it is. This has been a solid action-packed game, though. Literally from the first minute, there was shit going on, and it's been virtually nonstop. The 2v2s that we've had, although we've had a couple of gems, a lot of the times there's a lot of downtime, just a lot of chilling, 5 minutes of a whole lot of nothing. No, not this game. This game has been nonstop all over the place, and it is still going.
It's just a nonstop breakneck pace, which I guess is what happens when you have so many people on the field. It's hard to, keep on top of all of them. Somebody's going to have economy going somewhere, and it can, of course, be the impetus for a comeback at any given time. Although I think that window for this original attacking and cheesing team is all but closed now, as now Red is retaking the original base of Teal, pushing Yellow out, and ensuring that no recalls down into essentially right next to their base is possible anymore. He's going to have to move out, and he boldly decides to set up shop literally right next door. While we get another little spicy, oh no, it's not a spicy drop, that's his, oh is it? Yes, it is purple.
It is purple.
It is a spicy
drop.
Purple
is going to die here very quickly.
Oh boy.
Well, that'll make you rage quit.
Teal is back up in full swing, baby. He's been dead for a while, but he is ready to tussle.
Wow, yep, Teal got the shitty end of the stick in the beginning of the game, and now, look, he's got he has the biggest base with the most bases. 1, 2, 3, 4 base. Teal is going ham. I think the upper team here, top, attacked the right person in the beginning of the game. He might actually be the best one of all of them. I mean, look at this macro in behind here. This guy is on it right now, and now there is a counterattack, and I think, Adam, we are close to seeing the end of this game.
Yeah, it is about the 4th time we've said that, but I'll say it one more time. I think this is definitely close to the end of the game. As we've called that several times, they keep managing to find a way to hold it, but in all reality, there's no economy left.
No.
If we go to can we go to see the economy of everyone right now in that tab group somewhere?
I don't even know minerals, APM. I've just did something.
Seeking.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just going to assume that it's not good.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Income.
Income. Perfect. Huh?
Look at that. Look at the bottom
is
3.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Purple is the only one really accruing much, with Orange not far behind, but he hasn't made. Yeah, his mule's carrying him. Orange hasn't done a lick of shit this entire game, and so that's really inconsequential unless he's feeding somebody else. But as as we look at the armies as well, the unit compositions, there's nothing here. Look at the size of this force coming up here. It is a full team wipe in the making.
Yep. That is going to be GG here. Very solid 3v3. If you guys want to get your game guaranteed casted here on LAGTV, make sure to take a screenshot of your NordVPN subscription, your new NordVPN subscription, and send us an email to lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com. Show us that screenshot and send in a replay of your choice under 30 minutes. I don't care if it's a 1v1, a 2v2, a 3v3, a Will Cheese, a Nang. I don't care. Just send it in. This is our first cast of 2024, Adam. Is this how we're starting the year off?
It's a banger, let me tell you. And hopefully it continues as we bounce into the next.
Let's go.